Good morning, beautiful people. I'm back here again with another Train for TV, and in this episode we will be talking about Sylvester Stallone once again, but this time Rocky 1 and Rocky 2. Now, during both movies and his training methodology regarding to the movies, he did a lot of jogging. Now, he did a lot of jogging in the form of HIIT training, so running, sprinting, walking, jogging, and obviously changing the tempo, mixing and matching. And he did a lot of LISS training with regards to low intensity, steady state jogging. So he's just cardio training in one straight line just for a long duration. Now, as you see, he's doing the speedball here. Again, you see him doing speedball throughout the whole time. You'll see it just dart up on the page. Now, this interesting one-handed push-ups alternate, this was something that he wasn't meant to do. It's just recording Rocky, they basically said that there was a lot of him running, so they needed him to do something else. So he learned the one-handed push-ups for the first time doing Rocky 1. Anyway, enough about that. I'll do a facts about Rocky as we get later on in the episode. Right, as I went off on a tangent there, guys, he was getting hit in the abs. That's conditioning training. He was doing some push-ups and clapping in the middle. It's just a different push-up variation. He was hitting meat. Represents hitting a punch bag. I mean, allegedly hitting meat's a little bit harder and it can toughen the meat and have benefits, but I don't know whether that's just movie statistics or it's something that's fact. He was doing some crunches and sit-ups, as you saw there, but again, it goes back to the running and jogging again throughout the movie. I'm not going to keep going on and on and on because he just does it over and over and over, but it just goes to stress how important it is to obviously get that cardio in. So, with regards to pad work, he would do focus pads, focus mitts. He would do speedball training. He would also do some underneath the rope training, as I said in my other video, simulating the uppercuts, obviously getting that motion and that movement. This is the famous Philadelphia steps that he jogged up. There's an interesting fact about that. I'm going to grit my teeth and mention it on the next video, so stay tuned and hear about that. But yeah, it is famous, it is infamous. He obviously does it in both of the Rocky 1 and the Rocky 2. It's something that's quite iconic and people go over there just to achieve that. But stay tuned for the next video with regards to facts. Now, moving on to Rocky 2. Now, Rocky 1 was about him being hungry and about fighting Creed as an underdog. So his training wasn't as strong. Now, in Rocky 2, he's got meaning, he's got reason to fight. He's obviously got a family, he's got his kid, he's got his Adrian. He's going to win this time. And we know that if we watched it. If not, spoilers, sorry guys. But if you haven't watched it, who the heck are you? Stop this right now, go away and watch Rocky 1 and 2 back to back. You're going to thank me for it later.
Right, I feel great. Listen, I've been thinking, if you don't want me mixing with Creed no more, we'll make out some other kind of way, you know?
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win.
So Rocky 2, he took it seriously. He needed to get faster, stronger. His one-arm push-ups are perfected because he wasn't just doing it on the spot like he was in Rocky 1. He's obviously been practicing it. So with regards to Rocky 2, you will see some very, very different styles of training. So with this hammer, this simulates hitting a hammer on a tyre. He's obviously doing it in a junkyard, but it's like the wood chops that he did in Rocky 4. This is one-handed pull-up variation, very, very hard. Something that you need to practice, definitely practice. So he's just doing some sit-ups, crunches. Obviously he's doing some Russian twists at the top. He's simulating a very poor attempt of jabs. I assume he's exhausted. So like he did in the last video, he's doing skipping and he's doing double under skipping, which has now become famous and infamous within the CrossFit community. Now these little twists, passing a ball from pillar to post, is working on his obliques and his core, and it's obviously working a good stabilising muscles with regards to when he's doing those jabs, so he can turn his hip into it. He's obviously doing some flies there, lateral raises. This is really good for hitting those deltoid heads. As you see, he's slightly hunched over, so he'll be hitting his traps as well. Now these are very, very interesting. This is something that I used to do in my strength camp when we used to train people. Now it is just simply a log on your back, quite low set, and it is jumping squats. And now he's doing walking lunges. They're fantastic, but because you're low set, you're getting that full range of mobility. It's really good, really, really good. So on here, he's doing forms of Olympic lifts, so military lift press and behind the head, which I wouldn't recommend behind the head, guys, but this was, you know, 80s movies. back to doing sit-ups again, this time conditioning whilst he's slapping his abs, back to the side lateral raises and single arm push-ups, and obviously doing the military press again. Ignore the overhead, guys, not recommended. So now he's doing some heavy bag work. I can only assume that this is all done in some form of circuit. So I will look into it more and I'll put the actual details at the end. And catching a chicken. Have you ever tried that, guys? I've tried catching a chicken. It is not easy at all. Those are nimble little things. Very nimble. So I'll put the whole workout at the very end, guys, so you can catch up on how he used to train for the Rocky movie. There might be some extra bits in there that wasn't on screen with regards to Rocky, but I know that Stallone was very honest and true to his Rocky character and trained very similar to how he portrayed the character training in the actual movies, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, would this style of training work? Yes, it would, 100%. Boxers, fighters have been doing this style of training for years, and now CrossFitters are incorporating this style of training in their methodology with regards to their WODs, woods, and circuits that they do. Obviously, the jogging is something that is transists from anyone from bodybuilding to CrossFit to military type marine circuit training to boxing to fighters. You know, it's something that's very, very flexible. And I would say if you don't do any running, you don't do any jogging at least once a week, what are you doing with your life? Get out, get your shoes on and go for a run. Go for a 4 a.m. morning run, 5 a.m. morning run, late night run, jog, walk uphill, go and see some mountains, waterfalls, just see some scenery. The outdoors will do you justice. And the exercise, at least once a week, guys. Get some cardio in. It's not all about weights. Yes, cardio is not needed. Yes, weight's not needed. Yes, you can do your own type of training that will get you where you need to be. In my opinion, there's nothing better than going for a blast and just enjoying nature in all its glory. I'll leave you here, guys. Thanks for listening. Like, comment and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, and you can now find us on Instagram. What I will say, guys, before I go, I am doing a giveaway once I reach 100 subscribers. So please share our videos, get people to like, comment, subscribe. Once I reach 100, one lucky subscriber will be getting a free t-shirt, Warhorse training t-shirt that we've just launched as our clothing company range. Till next time, guys, I'll leave you with Sylvester Stallone running with the kids. Take care now.